Hi, my name is Eleanora Minichiello, and I am an immigrant, or I was a green card holder, and now I'm a naturalized U.S. citizen. Is it difficult to sponsor someone? Well, it's actually a very lengthy process to sponsor someone from a different country. First of all, you have to be a U.S. citizen or a naturalized citizen. You need to be 18 years of age. And there actually is a very lengthy process with immigration. You need to sponsor, it's a family member, or if you are an employer and you can prove to our government that you need this certain individual to work in your company, you can actually sponsor someone. So a family member can sponsor someone from overseas. I'm going to use Italy as an example. I can now, or Eviana, when she turns 18, can sponsor one of our family members. And they have to come over on a legal visa. And Italy and the United States actually don't have a visa. They just basically use their airline tickets. And in the process of that, you go into Boston to the immigration department, and there's a lengthy application that you need to fill out, and there's actually a lot of fees involved. And the whole process until someone becomes a permanent green card holder, there's interview process that you need to go through with our government. You have to show that you can financially support this person also in the process. And you also need to cover all their medical needs. And after the 3-year, I should say when they become a not permanent, but they're in the process of doing all their interviews, then they get their employment card and they get a Social Security card. And then after the 3-year process, they become a green card holder. And then after that process, there's a 7-year process to become a U.S. citizen, but we're actually not U.S. citizens, we're naturalized citizens. So a green card holder cannot vote until they become a naturalized citizen. They can't do jury duty, and they can't become president of the United States. What are the issues that people have when they immigrate to the United States? I can only speak my own personal issues. Coming here as a very small child, and my parents not speaking the language, it was very difficult being their interpreter. And basically there's a lot of issues that come up, grocery shopping, money issues, dealing with teachers at school. For example, my name got changed to Nora back in the 70s because the teachers back then, if they couldn't enunciate your name, because my name is Leonora, it was changed to Nora so I could basically fit in. So immigrants back when we came were kind of stereotyped. Things have definitely changed over the years, which is I'm happy to see that, being an immigrant myself. So the issues that my family faced was language barrier, not understanding certain cultures, like Thanksgiving, for example. We've learned to celebrate Thanksgiving because we're in America. Christmas time, and our holidays in Italy are a lot longer and here are a lot shorter. And also the major one is not having your immediate family around you. And that's probably one of, I think, the toughest things. And climate and, different languages and customs and cultures. And that's only from my own personal experience. Is it difficult to immigrate from different countries? Yes. Different countries have different process for a person from, let's take example for Brazil. They need to ask their government to get a special visa in order to come into our country. In order to come into the United States, people have to come here on a legal visa. So yes, and I think they need to go to their government, and it could be a couple of months process or even to a year, depending on their situation in their country, in order to obtain a visa to enter our borders legally. Question that you have for me is, what is a green card holder? A green card holder allows someone from a foreign country or nation to live or work in the United States. I have one personal story when I was a little girl when we migrated to this country. I was really young and my mom was in her 20s, and I was too young to go to the grocery store for her at this point. And my mom went to the grocery store and she got canned food. And she got this canned food that had a fish on it. So she brought it home and she opened up the can, and lo and behold, it was cat food, because my mother could not read English, which is Eviana's grandmother, and still to this day, my parents, Eviana's grandparents, are illiterate. They don't read and write English, and they are permanent residents or green card holder, which a green card has to be updated every 10 years. And I just went through the process with my parents, Eviana's grandparents, in December to update their green card. And so that was one of many of my experience. So my mother opens up the can and realizes it's cat food for a cat, not tuna fish for the family. I just thought I'd share that with you.